Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wuthering Waves. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. They put a notice in game and then just released this blog post that we're going to look at. Now, I'm going to TLDR with some of the stuff I know from this, from like trying to speed rate it. This thing is long as hell. We're going to go through the whole thing and find out what else we got. But essentially, they are bringing Yinlin forward, and it looks like she's going to be running side by side with Jian. But they're bringing her forward to about in about 4 days' time. My assumption is that they're doing this so that they can bring 1.1 forward because, and I know people hate talking about games and comparing them, but let's face it, Zenless Zone Zero was like changed to launch their game on the 1.1 release of Wuthering Waves. And so I think that is my guess, my early guess for what's prompted all this stuff. Now, I know people hate talking about that shit, but I mean, hey, this is just business at the end of the day. And that was a business decision by Zenless, and this is a business decision by Wuthering. But the great thing about this stuff is the players win. So who gives a shit who you like more between the games, between the companies? I personally don't care. I play when I'm having fun and I stop when I'm stopping. But this is a win for everyone in my opinion because we get a bunch of compensation. So we're going to get an extra 10 pull. We get Yinlin earlier if you wanted to play her earlier because, you know, it's a bit dry with the echo farming. They've acknowledged echo farming issues and they're giving us like 20 free stamina refills, which then allows you to boost your level up faster and stuff like that. There is a bunch of the stuff in this one. We're going to go through it, but the big thing is Yinlin coming forward. We get a free 10 pull and a free 10 pull on the Raider banner as well. Another one, which is fantastic. Looks like she'll be running side by side with Jian, so anyone who wants to do a late reroll, you can go for both. And we're getting like a bunch of stamina. I think this is all wins for players, but once again, I do see it as being them combating the ZZZ release being on their 1.1 release date. I love watching this kind of shit play out because it's just funny to me, because at the end of the day, I don't care. I don't think most of us care, but it's just funny to watch companies fight each other. It's just hilarious to me. But hey, like I said, we win. Let's go through it. And I apologize, I am not the greatest reader. I'm going to do my best so you guys don't have to sit and read through it, but just know, if I make some grammatical errors, it's because I'm shit. So let's get into it. Dear Rovers, greetings. We are the Wuthering Waves already fucked up. We are the Wuthering Waves dev team. Since the official launch of Wuthering Waves, we've received a lot of valuable feedback and suggestions through the social media and in-game surveys. We are genuinely grateful for your attention and support. We apologize for the deficiencies and issues present in Wuthering Waves, our first fully independent, developed, and globally published game at Kuro Games. We also made bank in the first 7 days, so thank you very much. We understand that this has affected your gaming experience, and we are working to improve it for those who love the game. We have been working on optimizations and iterations of the current 1.0 version, and the development of subsequent version updates is also underway. Below, we will address some of the most discussed and concerned issues. On the Echo development experience, dude, like I have been burnt out on Echoes personally, like, because I find I log in, I grind Echoes for 4 hours, get none with the right main stat, and then log off. Whereas in other games, I log in, I burn my stamina in 5 minutes, get nothing, and I log off. This is just turning a 5-minute process into 4 hours for me. It's honestly, it's brutal at this point in the game. The Echo system is awesome for getting an early start, but then once you get into the maintenance mode, you feel like I feel almost obligated to keep grinding them, and then you just don't get the drops. You're like, dude, this is pain. So I'm glad they're aware and they're going to be addressing Echoes. So let's go through it. We are aware of the common concern in the community that the current Echo leveling experience feels too grindy and the game lacks a waveplate storage system. We have confirmed and will implement the following adjustment while we are working internally on solutions to address other common concerns. 1. In the current version, we will launch a limited time Echo material double yield event. So double your echoes, essentially. In version, I don't know how that's going to work. We'll have to just wait and see. In version 1.1, we will adjust the progression system to reduce the shell credit cost of echo development. Honestly, it's not... It's more the tubes, not the credit. I know some people are having credit issues. I'm like swimming in credits. I don't know how that happened. In version 1.1, we will remove the reward cutscene from the tacit field. That is a good thing. Dude, that little lagging cutscene is trash. From version 1.1 and forward, the yield of echoes and echo development materials will be increased. I believe that's from tacit fields they mean, or maybe just general echoes, like up it to like a 60, up it to 100, like every echo, every monster you kill, get them to drop an echo. Who cares? I don't know. In upcoming updates, we'll introduce the wave plates storage system. Regarding our handling of the reward system error when recycling developed echoes. On May 29, 2024, we were notified of an issue with the echo recycling system where the amount of shell credits players obtained while recycling developed echoes was wrong. Did I know about this one? Oh, that was the small compensation, was it? Since this is an issue that directly impacts the game's balance, we fixed this problem through an emergency live update on the same night and issued compensation to all players. As part of the measures to minimize the event's impact on the fairness within the player community, we informed players of the situation and announced that we would remove all additional shell credits obtained unexpectedly as a result of the bug within 14 business days and issue compensations accordingly. However, due to the urgency of this issue, we failed to issue, and it, dude, to me, issues in one sentence. However, due to the urgency of this issue, we failed to issue an announcement of this issue. Dude, issue again? Are you kidding me? In the first instance, which regrettably caused a negative experience for our players. We sincerely apologize for our improper way of handling the situation and the inconvenience caused. Following an internal discussion, we have decided to compensate all players with the shell credit based on the maximum amount of shell credit that had been unexpectedly yielded through the bug to address the negative impact caused. We all get a buff. We will round up to the nearest whole number and provide extra compensation to all players. Shell credit 1 million. Cool. Distributed on yada 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 June 10. By then, so it could be earlier. Eligibility: character created and mailbox function unlocked before 10. Yeah, you guys time May 30th. Old accounts. We apologize for any hasty. But shouldn't you? Am I gonna get into a whole new kettle? Wait. Shouldn't new players get it as well? Because now it's unfair that all the early players got this extra buff where new players don't. I don't know. Maybe we get another compensation in the future for them doing that. Compensation's coming out the wazoo at the moment, guys. Let's go. We apologize again for the hasty way we handled this issue and for any inappropriate wording or in our announcements. We promise that all our future decisions shall reflect thorough consideration and professionalism. Additionally, to address the poor experience with the ecosystem, we will compensate all rovers with crystal solvents times 20. One crystal solvent equals 60 wave plates. So 20 stamina refreshes, essentially. Thank you for your understanding. This is going to be a big boost, and that is coming in tomorrow at 10 a.m. UTC plus 8. Dude, that's probably like 12 hours after getting this video up. Just off a rough guesstimate. Yeah, you guys can convert time. Eligibility: mail function unlocked. The compensation is valid until June 28. Wait, you only have to have mail function unlocked? Dude, I could be rerolling hard to get the double batters, and you get this massive stamina boost that lets you just truck through everything. I don't know, dude. I'm a reroll. I've really got to get myself checked out. I'm going to stop talking about it now. Let's go on to the next one, hey guys. On the error in 5-star weapon description. As has been discovered by our players, the description of the 5-star weapon Verdant Summit in the game in certain languages contained a mistranslation. Upon discovering this issue, we promptly corrected the description and issued compensation to all rovers. We've also initiated a comprehensive internal review of the localized versions of the in-game text across the languages that we support. Dude, honestly, their biggest mistake is the way they just label the skill and ultimate. Let's just call them skill and ultimate, and then you probably miss out on some of these errors. Any corrections or improvements made during the process will be included in the upcoming updates. We sincerely apologize for this mistake and want to reassure you that we're committed to continuously improving the quality of our localization to better the experience for all rovers. In the meantime, we'll offer a one-time compensation of Forging Tides ×5 to all rovers. Okay, so 5. That's not bad. Forging Tides. That's the exclusive banner pools, isn't it? Dude, too many names of summon currencies and shit in too many games. I'm getting muddled, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. If not, I'll check the pinned comment and I'll update it. As we endeavor to constantly improve the localization quality across different languages, we encourage you to provide us with your comments or suggestions on improving the localization and experience of players worldwide through the in-game feedback channels and our customer support. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Distribution time is going to be tomorrow as well. Mail function unlocked. The compensation. Yeah, cool beans. On version events. Dude, there's a lot in this. We have received extensive feedback on the duration and rewards of the Overdash Club event. Dude, that was a pretty boring event, but I was expecting a boring event for the first one because people are still grinding the game, but I mean, that's not the, like, dude, I was like, oh, cool, we get the event, and I'm on Asia server, and I'm like, I got it first, I can make content on this event, and I jumped over to it, I'm like, oh, fuck, this event sucks. To address your concerns, we are currently in the process of redesigning the rules and reward schemes for upcoming events in the immediate and the immediate solutions are as below. We'll introduce a new limited time special event, Wuthering Exploration, to offer new rewards and content to improve your gaming experience. Event duration, yada yada yada. That's a while away. That's on the 13th. Event rewards, Asteroid 800, so half a 10 pool. Morphable Elite Class Hero Echo 1, Morphable Elite Class Hero Elite Class Echo 2. 1 and 2, I don't know what the 1 and 2 are in these, because the ones in the shop had different echoes. I believe, are they both going to be 3 costs? You guys let me know if you know. I can't remember because I've already bought them out and I can't check it. Premium tuners and premium seal tubes. So we're getting all the... Dude, what? The volume just started. We're getting all the echo stuff from that, essentially, is what we're getting. Moving forward, we shall ensure we make greater collective endeavors internally in designing the version events to improve the event quality, event content quality, and rewards for a better experience. Thank you. I like free shit. On future version updates timeline. Since the official launch of Wuthering Waves, we have received extensive feedback regarding the game's storyline, localization, and various other aspects. We have been listening closely and are grateful for the continued enthusiasm and support from our players, which has exceeded our expectations. To allow everyone early access to the experience and to experience more content and features of Wuthering Waves in version 1.0, we have decided to advance the release of subsequent content in version 1.0 starting on June 6th. This release will include a companion story, the Yinlin story. Okay, that I'm not even gonna solitary path, dude. I just couldn't read for a second there. I'm just cooked. You guys know how it is. I've been reading for like what 10 minutes. Like, poor bro, that's a long time. The featured Resonator Convene event when and limited time. Okay, basically they're saying you get her story and you get her banner and her weapon banner on June 6th. That's me TLDRing this shit because holy crap, I'm getting tongue-tied. So that's essentially what's happening there on June 6th. So dragging her forward. Wuthering Waves version 1.0 will last until June 28, after which we will schedule a server downtime and implement the update for Wuthering Waves version 1.1, which will include a new area, new resonators, and a new boss. Cool. To compensate for any inconvenience caused by this version timing adjustment, we will issue compensation to all rovers of Radiant Tides, exclusive banner pools that is, of 10. Thank you for your understanding and continued support. For detailed information on the event time adjustments, please read the in-game announcements, distribution time, yada yada yada, eligibility, unlock mail function, and that's pretty much it. So tomorrow, or within like 12 hours-ish, maybe a bit more of when I upload this, that's when all this stuff's coming in. So we get the extra 10 pool, but the actual banner is going to be on the 6th, which is about 3.5, 4 days away. So that is what we are looking at. Now they're yoinking everything forward, essentially is what they're saying, because now the launch is no longer on the 4th of July for 1.1. They've dragged it forward. I mean, who could know why that is? But dude, I love the business politics in this stuff. I think it's so funny, but like I said at the start, we all win. I mean, I'm sure there's someone out there who's going to be like, this is bullshit. I don't get enough time to save for my Yinlin, and I'm going to miss her because I missed that extra week's worth of income. And hey, if enough of you guys whinge about it, we might get another 20 pull. I don't know. Could be a thing. Feels like it's coming out like candy at the moment, which I do love to see. On combat and control experience optimization, we have heard your feedback regarding to poor experience with auto aiming and auto lock on. Dude, it's pretty bad. Controls, key mapping requirements, and game field design. Based on the issues that repeatedly come up in player discussion, we have identified the following issues and will address them accordingly, while working on a solution to other known issues listed below. Auto aiming, auto lock on, and camera performance in battle. In the recent updates, we have disabled the combat camera correction feature on PC by default. We've also optimized the default values and ranges for combat camera settings. Bosses existing combat state. Is that meant to be existing or exiting? Boss's existing combat state unexpectedly. In recent updates, we have optimized the aggro ranges. Entering combat state unexpectedly? Dude, I don't know. I feel like this is misworded, but you know, my brain's cooked. In recent updates, we have optimized the aggro ranges for certain bosses, including Thundering Memphis, Crownless. Dude, I hate that name, so I'm not going to read it. And Impermanence Heron. And adjusted the prerequisites for enemies to leave the combat state. dude, this one is getting me. And adjusted the prerequisites for enemies to leave the combat state to reduce abnormal disengagements. I believe this was meant to be exiting. So good to see they're working. They're working on the localization, guys. Unless I'm just a dumb fuck and I missed that and I'm getting it wrong. But dude, I love a good laugh in these things. All right. In upcoming updates, we will introduce disengagement warning feature. Okay, cool. That's cool. So you know you're like leaving the range and they're going to reset. Ghost touch issues on mobile. In recent updates, we have experienced we have expanded the anti-ghost touch area around buttons. Future versions will include further optimizations. Does that mean like if you're pressing like basic attack and there's a little gap between basic attack and say jump and like it makes you hit the camera or something? I don't really know. I suck on mobile and I just figure it's like because I suck and I just deal with whatever happens. So we'll see. Delayed availability of custom key binding feature. Yeah, that's a killer. Like I had to, like I'm used to it now, but dude, it took me a while to get used to it. In version 1.1, the prerequisite to unlock the custom key binding feature will be lowered to Union level 2. We will also introduce a new player tutorial for using the custom key binding feature, and we will gradually support more custom key binding options for both keyboard, mouse, and controller modes. Controller mode experience optimization. In version 1.1, we will remap the current controller shortcut, open chat, yada yada yada. Dude, okay, for those that are interested in this, future versions will support controller mode on mobile devices. Actually, that's a big one. I've seen a lot of people asking for that. So future versions will support controller mode on mobile devices. I think that's a good one. Poor game field design and impact signification. In future versions, we will constantly improve the event signification. Dude, am I reading that? Dude. And game field design for characters and monsters, enhancing the overall combat experience and positive feedback during battles. On other contents, dude, this thing is freaking massive. We're almost there. On other contents, no purchase limit for store items like flour, leading to accidental purchases. Dude, yeah, I've seen people do that where you accidentally max it out. There is no max. You just burn everything. So they're putting a limit. Even just have a limit per purchase. Like you can only purchase a max of like 50 or 100 at a time. Then you've got to click back into it and actively make a stupid mistake to do it. Like I think that would be acceptable too. Audio and sound effect bugs. In recent updates, we have addressed issues regarding missing sound effects and loud ambient sounds. Dude, I had one where I just lost all game sound completely. Like all audio, it was just like different hits would make sound, but then I just rebooted it. It was fine. We have completed some investigation and updates to fix these issues. We will continue to optimize the audio experience to provide a more immersive audiovisual experience. Performance issues, crashes, and instability. In the recent updates, we have fixed crash and instability issues affecting certain devices. We are currently identifying the cause of other crash reports and will continue to implement fixes. We apologize for any inconvenience that this may have caused. We are committed to ongoing performance optimization. If you encounter related issues when gaming, please contact customer support for assistance. Depth of Elusive Realm event optimization and updates. This is your simulated universe for those that are wondering what it is who play Star Rail. We have received numerous player feedback and suggestions regarding the depths of Elusive Realm in version 1.0. In the upcoming version 1.1 update, we will further improve this event and add new content, including more playable characters, new challenges, new mechanics, and new buffs. Apart from the adjustments mentioned above, we recognize that there are still many issues in the game that affect player experience. We are committed to listening to every single piece of feedback, continuously organizing, optimizing, and resolving these issues to make Wuthering Waves better. We will share and communicate future updates and optimization progress with you actively. My punctuation was gone there. Additionally, we will continue to gather player feedback through version surveys. Since Wuthering Waves' official global launch, we have been disheartened by our inability to provide a high-quality gaming experience to all rovers. We understand that continuously releasing better versions and content is our goal and mission, and we will always strive to uphold them. Finally, we sincerely thank all rovers for your continuous attention and unwavering support for Wuthering Waves. So that is it. That is the whole thing. Holy shit, that took a long time. I do apologize. I suck at reading and I butchered a few bits, but we got there. 10 free pulls, 20 free stamina refills, 1 million free gold. I think it was like 5 free Raider banner summons. I believe that's what that one was. Like I said, I'll leave in the pin comment if I fuck that up, but that is basically what we're getting. And Yinlin moving forward and 1.1 moving forward. That is the basic gist. I need to go recover my voice. That's too much talking and my eyes are strained from too much reading. But hey, free shit. That's the gist. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.